on Splash 105.5 FM, the Integrity Station. In this package, we have for you stories on banking, maritime, housing, technology, bonds, as well as some stock reports. I am Charity Jerome. The business headlines: Senate plans talks with CBN on offshore banking license. NIMASA seeks end to war risk insurance on cargoes. Minister of Works and Housing counsels estate surveyors on digital technologies, and federal government to auction 150 billion naira bonds in June. Details of these and more in just a moment. The Senate Committee on Trade, Industry and Investment has promised to ensure that the Central Bank of Nigeria grants the permit for the establishment of offshore banks to free trade zone operators and businesses. The committee said the banks would enable operators to have unrestricted access to foreign exchange. The statement, which was issued by the head corporate communications of NEPSA, Martins Ode, was titled Senate Describes Lekki Free Zone Quadrant, Eco-Atlantic as National Assets. According to a statement by the Nigeria Export Processing Zone Authority, the chairman of the committee, Francis Fadaunsi, disclosed this while the committee members rounded off their 4-day oversight tour of the trade zones in Lagos. The Minister of Works and Housing, Babatunde Rajifashola, has called on estate surveyors and valuers to explore digital technology innovation to promote professionalism and unlock infrastructure deficits towards achieving development in the country. He made a call during the 44th induction ceremony of newly registered estate surveyors and valuers by Estate Surveyors and Valuers Registration Board of Nigeria in Abuja on Thursday. According to a statement, Fashola, who is represented by the Minister of Works and Housing for States, Abubakar Aliyu, urged the inductees to use their potential through technology revolution to unlock the infrastructure deficit confronting the nation. The minister said the ministry was in the process of implementing the International Public Sector Accounting Standard across all federal secretariats in the country. He advised Nigerians interested in land matters in any part of the country to go through registered and qualified estate surveyors and valuers. The Director General of Nigeria Maritime Administration and Safety Agency, Dr. Bashir Jamo, has expressed worry over the persistent war risk insurance on Nigerian-bound cargoes, calling for its removal. This follows reports that Nigeria's maritime trade was being threatened due to increasing war risk insurance premium now being paid by Nigeria-bound vessels. In a statement, Jamo said while piracy in the Nigerian waters was waning, stakeholders in the industry were worried that offshore underwriting firms insisted on a very high premium to be paid by those conveying cargoes to Nigeria. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has inaugurated 4 roads in Ikoyi, Etiosa local government area of the state. He said the inauguration of the rehabilitated and upgraded roads comprising Thompson Avenue, Milverton, McDonald and Latif Jakonde roads was part of efforts to regenerate roads across the state. He said because the economic importance of Ikoyi as a real estate hub, the government embarked on infrastructural renewal and upgrade of the roads and drainage projects within the axis in July of 2020. He said the inauguration reflected the determination of his government to provide good infrastructure delivery to improve the living conditions of residents.
We can begin to see that the greater Lagos that we promise, the greater Lagos that we envision, begin to happen. And we're not doing this only in Ikoyi or in Obalende area. We're doing the same regeneration in Epe. We're doing the same thing in Badagry. We're doing network of roads in Alimosho. We're doing the greatest roads that are giving them problem in Ojo. We're currently doing them. We're doing similar things in Badagry. We're touching lives and doing new roads in Lagos Island. We're not leaving GRA Ikeja. We're not leaving it behind. Our people in Koshofe are feeling new roads that are coming in there. And so you can see that there is no part of our city, there's no part of this great city called Lagos that we're leaving untouched. So to the glory of God, we'll just unveil.
Well, now to Edo State. The governor, Godwin Obaseki, has restated that his government is creating a water market system that will ensure the supply of cleaner, safer, more convenient and affordable water to Edo residents. Obaseki gave the assurance during an inspection tour of the Ewohimi, Uboha and Uromi water supply scheme in Edo Central Senatorial District of Edo State. The governor said his administration is putting all modalities in place to reactivate all water schemes in Uboha, Ewohimi and Uromi in Edo Central Senatorial District, while plans are on for the Ojerami water supply system at Edo North Senatorial District. He further reassured that his administration will not deprive the people of public water supply.
We are putting in place a system where we can now recover the costs in these investments. Like you can see, it's very expensive. Look at the network of pipes and pumps that we've had to put in place to take the water almost 20 kilometers from the river down here. And then you can imagine the extent of distribution of pipes into homes, into communities. Right now, people pay for water. And our goal is to ensure that we get them cleaner, safer water, more convenient, at a cheaper rate at which they're buying water now from, private providers.
Voice of Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki there. Still on business news, the Minister of Science and Technology, Dr. Obunaya Onu, has said that investment in science, technology and innovation will boost Nigeria's per capita income and gross domestic product. He said this during a visit to his office in Abuja by the Ambassador of the Kingdom of Belgium to Nigeria, Ambassador Daniel Bertrand. This was contained in a statement titled Nigeria-Belgium to Deepen Ties on STI Development, issued by Otiyemi Aditayo on behalf of the ministry's Deputy Director, Head Press and Public Relations. During the visit, ONU said Nigeria and the Kingdom of Belgium will deepen their already existing cordial and warm relationship for mutual gains in the development of science, technology and innovation. He added that the federal government was putting great effort into lifting more Nigerians out of poverty, and with investment in STI, there would be economic improvement. The Debt Management Office has disclosed that the federal government will offer 150 billion naira bonds for subscription in June. A circular by the DMO obtained from its website showed that the breakdown of the bonds comprised of 3 bonds worth 50 billion naira each. They are 10-year reopening bond to be offered at the rate of 16.28% and to mature in March 2027. A 15-year reopening bond to be offered at 12.5% with maturity date at March 2035, and a 30-year reopening bond to be offered at 12.98% and mature in March 2050. According to the DMO, the bonds will be auctioned on June 23rd, 2021. It added that all federal government bonds qualified as liquid assets for liquidity ratio calculation for banks. Well, it's now time for us to link up with Femi Ojo for stock exchange reports.
Good morning. Here is the summary of trading activities on the floor of the Nigerian Stock Exchange for the last day of trading last week. That was the 18th day in the month of June 2021. Market close on a bullish note. We have the whole share index at the close of trading summing up to appreciating by 0.09% to close at 38,648.91 basis points. Over 220.6 million units of shares valued at over 2.5 billion naira was traded in 2,952 deals, and we have the equity capitalization at the close of trading summing up to over 20.1 trillion naira. A look at the top three gainers. We have Chi PLC topping the gain, Spark gaining 6 kobo to close at 67 kobo. Regalins gained 4 kobo to close at 50 kobo, and Royalist gained 4 kobo also to close at 72 kobo. For the decliners, we have M Benefit topping the pack, losing 4 kobo to close at 45 kobo. Courtville lost 1 kobo to close at 20 kobo, and Ahiko lost 3 kobo to close at 109 kobo. For the major players, we have Zenith Bank topping that pack, trading over 44.9 million units of shares. Wema Bank traded over 21.7 million units of shares. UBA traded over 15.2 million units of shares. Transcorp traded over 14.1 million units of shares, and Mansard traded over 11.8 million units of shares. That was the summary of trading activities on the floor of the stock market for last week, Friday, the 18th day in the month of June 2021. Join me on Wednesday when I bring you the summary of today's trading and tomorrow's trading. I am Femi Ojo. Enjoy your day and have a blessed week.
Well, that's it on Business Flash for today. Thank you for listening. Join us again on Wednesday for another fresh edition. I am Charity Jerome. Good morning and have a good Monday.
Quick, charge at 240.